How are you, class? I want to illustrate or show a simple illustration on how to draw some types of circles and also triangles. So I'll start with circles. The first type of circle is called an inscribed circle. Now, an inscribed circle is a circle that is drawn inside a triangle and it touches all the sides of that triangle. So it is within a triangle and it touches the sides of that triangle. Now, how to go about it? The first thing you need to do is to bisect two of these angles. Like now we have angle ABC. So if you bisect, you know how to bisect the angle, and then you draw that straight line that is bisecting the angle. Then you can do it on this other angle BAC. You bisect. So where they will meet, you drop a perpendicular to any of the lines, either A, B, BC, or AC, and then that forms a radius. So this is what I'm trying to say. This is my bisection. I then bisect like that. Then I drop a perpendicular to line AB. So if I call this M and this is going to be O, then OM becomes my radius, and I use that radius to draw an inscribed circle. So I will stand here and then I draw the circle that will touch all the three sides of that triangle. Then the next illustration is a circumscribed circle. Now with the circumscribed circle, if you have a triangle like the one I have on the board, ABCD, you only need to bisect the sides. So I can bisect this line BC. I also bisect BC, or I can bisect AB. So if I bisect it, this one will be 90 degrees. I also bisect this 90 degrees. So if we say this is O, I also join O to C, or O to A, or O to B. Then OC becomes the radius. Then I will draw my circle using that radius. So it will touch all the three vertices of the triangle. Now the last bit of circles, we have one more type. We are going to look at what we call a scribed circle. Now with the scribed circle, this is a circle that is drawn outside a triangle and it touches the side of one of the sides of that triangle and the produced sides of the other two. What I mean is this is BA. So I can produce it. I can produce that line, say to point E. Then I have BC. I produce this line. I maintain it this direction like that. So it becomes, say, F. So I have BC produced to F and BA produced to E. Now, the first thing you need to do is to bisect this angle EAC, so that you have your bisecting line like that. Then you also bisect angle ACF, so that you have your bisecting line like that. So they will meet at a point, say O. Then you drop a perpendicular to line AC, or you can do it to CF or to AE. So this is going to meet at 90, and I name this one as point N. Now, I take ON as the radius, and then I will draw my circle, which is supposed to touch line AC, then touches line AE, and touches line CF, and that is what we call an inscribed circle. Now, the next thing I will mention about is triangles. We have two types of triangles I want to mention, and the first one is called an orthocenter. So we have a triangle like this, call it A, B, and C. So this is how you do the first one, the orthocenter. You are supposed to drop a perpendicular from each of the vertices. Like now A, I drop a perpendicular, it will just be, we call it an altitude. It will meet that BC at 90 degrees. Then I also drop another perpendicular from B to meet AC at 90 degrees. I can also do it with this other vertex, that is vertex C, and then they will meet all at point O. Now this point is what we call an orthocenter. Orthocenter. Then the last bit we also have triangle ABC again. We want to draw what we call a centroid. Now with a centroid, you only need to get the midpoints, what we call the medians of each of the sides. Like now this A, I bisect it, I get the midpoint, but then that midpoint, I join it to the opposite vertex like that. Then I get also the midpoint of this, and I join it to the other vertex like that. So the midpoint of AB joined to, so if I say this is M, this is N. So this point here, where the two all of them meet, is what we call the centroid. I want to thank you, but before I finish, I will give you an exercise, answer questions from KLB Book 3, exercise 7.7. You answer question number 6 and number 9. Question number 6 and number 9. Have a nice time.